Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 12 of my British Empire campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4, Führerreich. We're going to be starting the war with France in this episode, but there was a couple of little housekeeping things that I wanted to do before I get started. Now, I've got quite a few divisions that are making their way over to, the actual British Isles, but I want to be thinking about also what I'm going to be doing in the long term. So right now I've got a bunch of... Wait, I thought I did. Never mind. Okay, sorry, it's a new session, new recording session. All right, first let me see how many of these jewel divisions I can queue up. All right, let's keep it to 12 for right now. I've got 366 political power, and the United States has 1.4 million men that it can call on. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to set up a new division design for the United States. This one's only going to be a 20 width here. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, there we go. With the United States, I just want to go with some 20 width ones, so that I can, because I don't know yet how it works with the Imperial Federation, like who's going to stay, who's going to go, but I don't think the United States is going to be affected, because like all this Imperial Federation stuff that I've been working on, it all has to do with the ones that are my dominions at the start of the game. So I figure that doesn't apply to, say, the United States of America or Iraq, right? Incidentally, how much do they have? Not much in terms of manpower. So I figure no matter what happens with the Federation, certain puppets of mine are not going to leave. So I want to start pulling on this manpower as much as possible and stationing it all over the world. So it's going to be like some sort of weird, funky version of a Janissary, or actually really something more inspired by Robert Heinlein's book, Solution Unsatisfactory, where he creates this global defense corps, and like you take people from one part of the world, so like Brazil or something, and you have them police France so that they don't have a personal connection to the areas that they're policing. So that's what I basically want to do with the United States, is I want to get the United States to crank out a bunch of divisions for me, and I'm going to station them in Canada, and in Australia, and New Zealand, and so on and so forth, and just get them in positions where, if like, New Zealand breaks away, that's going to be annoying. So I want to have some people up here in Fiji ready to, do so we can have the Marines come down here and invade New Zealand if it doesn't work out. Like, I don't know if everybody's going to break away or not. And I think that I have enough excess equipment and stuff that I can do that while not having to actually assign any of these particular divisions to the war against the French Republic. So that's my explanation, my 2-minute explanation. All right, getting back here to the division designers. There we go. So let's take a look at the templates they've got. Infantry division, all right, we've got an 18 here. No. These are garrisons, they all suck. Infantry templates, these are no good. Marines. Okay, they got a 10 width. Some Marines might be pretty good. I'm probably going to draw on that. Ooh, interesting cavalry template. But okay, let's go. Okay, we're going to go with this one up here, the standard infantry division. So let's copy that. Let's come on down here and edit this. Okay, so this will be the Patriot divisions. Patriot divisions, or Patriot division. Doesn't even need a the. Let's make it standard. Pretty standard stuff. You guys, if you've been watching the whole series, you know which ones I'm pretty much having everybody use. So we're gonna do that. So that's gonna be the Patriot division. Then I want some Marines as well. So let's see. We've got these. These are combat with 8s. That's not really good. These guys are combat with 10s. I don't like that either. Paratroopers, they're no good. Okay, so let's go with template 1. Let's copy that over. Yeah, we'll just call these Marines. Or the, what am I going to call them? Leathernecks. Whoops. These are going to be my leathernecks. Let's go ahead and give them signal companies, as well as the engineering, the recon, and the support artillery. Some of this, some of that. Now you see, with my regular, I don't know if I've explained this before in either this or other campaigns, but I always do the 7-2 with the special forces units, even though I usually will go with just 20 width all infantry battalions for my regular infantry, and that's because it's just using less battalions. so I can make more of those divisions. Plus, I actually think for this special forces it's a little bit better. So we're gonna use that. Okay, so we've got these set up now. How many Patriot divisions can we go? Now the reason I'm doing just 20 widths here, I could make them 40s. I sure have the manpower to do it, but we're only taking them that far because I want to be able to cover the whole of the Canadian border. And as you can see, I've only got 6 divisions actually queued up right now, so this is going to take a pretty long time. And in fact, because I am a little bit worried, once these Canucks and the EMU divisions are done, I'm not going to be recruiting any more from Canada, South Africa, Australia, or New Zealand. All right, so we've got that set up. Still so short on steel. It never ends, does it? Okay, let's see what else we've got going for us here. We have Royal Marines. Those are kind of cool, but let's see. Nuclear technology. Oh, the 225%. Actually, there's no rush. I got 182 days on that still, so that'll be cool. We can get those a little bit faster. Actually, I probably could wait until like maybe 44 to get this, so definitely not a rush there. Let us do the Household Guard. Established as an elite bodyguard for the monarchy, the Household Guard played a prominent role in securing power over the faltering democratic government which preceded us. Questions have been raised as to what their true role should be in the coming years. Okay, cool. So we've got that going. Military factories, what are we short on? Support equipment more than anything. So let's get that as the setup. And you know what? I think the reason I think I've got enough battle cruisers and stuff. So let's change this up a little bit here. All right, we've got a carrier here. I thought I had a 4th carrier. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna merge these like that. Okay, so then we'll have 4 carriers in this group down here. So we still have an excess of military factories, but hold on. First, we're gonna stop building all these battle cruisers, and instead we're gonna go for heavy cruisers. Yeah, let's do some heavy cruisers and even more light cruisers. Alright, so that should radically help my chromium shortage. Much better. Also getting a lot of factories back. Whoops. Also kind of helped the steel, but I don't think that much. No, that wasn't good at all, was it? Let's do this. Where's that put me? 39. How's that? There we go. Alright, this is because I'm trading with a puppet. How's that look? Okay, good. What is this? The subject may soon raise its autonomy, the Dominion of Canada. Alright. So we've got the Imperial preparations here. I'm not sure if I should do this now or... Actually, that's not going anywhere. We're not going to do this until we're done with France anyway, so... Not even going to be bothered about that. Now, as for my extra military factory, we've got a whole lot here in heavy tanks, a fair amount in medium tanks. Let's see what kind of medium tank template we can deal with here. Can I make a 40 width, for example? I think we can. I've got plenty of army experience to do it. Okay, so far, well, I don't have any of that. Now I'll change this out a bit later. Okay, so we got the engineers recon. All right. Let's save that. Oh, I'm so dumb. This is the Canadians, though. These are meant to be homegrown divisions. Shoot! Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We'll just make another one. Because once the Canadians are in, we'll just keep them. You know, we'll have the Canadians and the British themselves make them. Right. Alright, let's start with some 20 widths then, and see what I can do from there. Alright, signal companies, for sure. Okay, that puts me down to 120. Alright. Now, this is going to put me short on medium tanks, because I need 727. I've only got 454. Let's do this. And it's 42. How long would it take me to get to modern tanks, I wonder? See, excavation 1 is almost done here. If I wanted to, 500, so 169, 559. Maybe I should just jump it. I'm going to do that. I think modern tanks will do more for getting me a world conquest than nukes, at least at this point. Alright, so yeah, we gotta wait for all of these forces to make their way over. A lot of movement going on all over the world. Alright, it looks like things have just stalemated here in the Western Front. Alright, how are these guys doing? Alright, they're all trained up, good. How bad's the attrition? 14%. Let me see what I could do about that. I've already got some things queued up. Alright, just gotta wait. How about you guys? Yeah, they're still in transition. I think we might just go to 5 speed here. Yeah, we're just gonna go to 5 speed and wait for everybody to catch up. Also, as long as I've got all this excess command power, is there anybody who could be upgraded into something useful? What do you got here? Miles Dempsey, what have you got? Nada. Zilch. Oh, you know what else I'm going to need, though? If I am going to be defending the Isles... Alright, wait. Okay, let's see. What do these Ulster Volunteers look like? Alright, 10 with militia units compared to the Royal Cavalry Brigade. You see, that's going to cost me support equipment if I do that. Let's get some of these Ulster Volunteers together and prepare a force that can actually defend the Isles. How long is this going to take to train? July 8th. Okay, so they'll be done pretty fast. What's going on here? Whoops. Let's take a look at... Dang it. Let's take a look at Ireland. It was nice to get those cores, but I'm already short on the manpower again. Alright, still waiting on all of these divisions to arrive. Once the improved artillery upgrade is done, we're going to jump right over here to getting the landing craft. So, although now that's not going to help me with this kind of a D-Day invasion thing that I've got set up, but it'll be good for in the future because eventually I need to come down here to Africa. Also, I don't know if did I point this out, but Saharan Africa has this impassable zone here. So, for example, the 12 divisions that I have right here are, is it 12 or 14? Pardon me, the 14 divisions I have here, they can only go to these areas of the coast here. They can't go into North Africa, so essentially they can only hit West Africa. Which actually reminds me, I really should try to get some more divisions out there. Alright, Household Guard is done. Established in the mid-17th century, the Household Cavalry Guards have played a significant role throughout British history in their guardianship of the monarchy. Acting as an integral part of the King's intervention and resumption of power over the kingdom, the Household Guard have since had their duties expanded greatly to ensure order. Several of the commanders of this prestigious force have since approached the King and asked him to consider the expansion of the Household Cavalry Guard to ensure their efficiency in defending the King and his family. Behind closed doors, some of the commanders have hidden they would like to see additional powers be granted to them to root out treasonous elements of British society in the name of the King, of course. So let's see. Gain National Spirit Household Guard. It looks like basically, alright, the far left and even the kind of center left is going to be purged, but is this going to hit the social conservatives? No. Okay, so the social conservatives, they'll still have a little bit around, right? Yeah, vanguardists, collectivists, libertarians, social democrats, market liberals, and social liberals. Then we could just increase their numbers. This will give me more divisions, cost me political power. Okay, we're definitely not going to do that. Current situation is more than suitable. Get 100 political power. Well, that sounds like eventually we would eventually come to very high popularity, right? Which would give me half a political power point a day. Yeah, let's you know, we're just going to expand the Household Guard. You know, the popularity of these other ones is not that we're purging them or anything. It's just people are going to see the Household Guard and they're going to go, wow, those guys are so cool. You know, King Edward's the best. We should totally all believe in paternal autocratism. Alright, so that's done. We got to get down here to the artillery, but also how long is this going to take? 102 days? Maybe, just maybe. Is there any industry I could pick up? Not yet. Not for half a year or so. Oh, there's still so much I need and want. Let's get the excavation. Not only so I could have it, but hopefully all my puppets will use it and research it faster. What's the Soviet Union down to? Oh, they've actually run out of manpower while on volunteer only. That's interesting. So, I think if we take out France, Germany might be able to win. Very interesting. Although the Soviet Union has many more divisions. Oh! Uh-oh. Almost made a bad mistake there. I forgot about the Jewish Commonwealth. They would have walked right into the Suez. Alright, so now these guys gotta go around because I don't own Arabia yet. Soon. One day it'll all be under Edward. China's gonna be fun. Okay, now as far as the command points go, look at this. Looks like our field marshal here can get something new. Unyielding defender, I think, since he is the inflexible strategist. And we can still get something else. Let's stack that up with the defensive doctrine. Alright, how about you, Archibald Vavel? Scavenger could be good. I don't think we'll need a fortress buster, so yeah. Let's capture some more equipment with him. Alright, who else wants an upgrade? Get you guys down here. Let's just start assigning generals. I'm going to get you there, and you. Okay. Anybody else training? These guys are still on their way via the North Sea. Okay, we got our huge 158 Death Stack fleet here, ready to deploy to the English Channel. Let's start. Okay, we've got some naval bombers already placed here. Let's get some more lined up. Okay. Alright, what's going on over here? Unassigned divisions, the Emu divisions. Right. Let's just put them there or something. Yeah, you see, it looks like they're going to be able to still put up a fight. 32 divisions. They do have a fair amount to deal with, which is why during the, like I was saying, during the war, I want to start recruiting more from the United States. Right, the Home Guard is done. This will just be Home Front or something. All right. Just in case something sneaks through. My Navy should be able to handle anything, but better safe than sorry. Here. Okay. I think that's all of the coast. There you go. I've got over twice as many as I need. Alright, who else is ready to deploy? Jewel divisions? No, we've got the Canucks. Yes, the Canucks are also ready to go. Let's get them out here. Put them with Harold Alexander or something. These guys are still training. They're not ready yet. Yeah, we got to take out Equatorial France first, and then we'll go to Occidental France. Oh, cool. We're already at high popularity from lowering everybody else's popularity, although the Tories have gone from 18 to 20%, and so I think that means I'm never actually going to be able to get to high popularity. Still, I'm not getting a quarter more political power points than I was before, so I guess it all washes out in the end. Alright, so as for my Canadian forces, I don't actually want them to get trapped down here. I mean, in Canada, if there is some sort of rebellion later, so let's move them out and into the United States. How's all this going? Okay, quite a lot of excess of stuff. Alright, let's go drop you here. How many more of these can we queue up? That's what I like to see. Excellent, excellent. More Patriot divisions ready to go. How many? Can I get another 24? Alright, that just puts me a little bit too much. Privy Council. Since the... Wait, why am I still building this? Cancel that. This is what I wanted. All right, the Privy Council. Since the king's resumption of power, the Privy Council has expanded greatly in size and in the influence that it wields. Before the crisis, it was filled with sycophantic yes-men who only wished to line their own pockets, but has since come to include men of officers of the armed forces, clergymen, and aristocrats. The king has now transfixed his gaze upon the Privy Council's composition, and an important decision is soon to be made regarding what sort of men he should look to for advice in running the nations. We can go with armed forces members, a little bit of experience, that's not so great. Stack the council with members of houses of lords. That I like. 150 political power, gimme. Alright, let's see, should I save this up for the war economy? Yeah, I should. Also, I don't need him anymore. I don't need Montgomery. Maybe down the line I'll switch him over to Chadwick if I just have an excess of power. So let's do, okay, so a few things are going to happen now. Let's knock out our path and destiny. Or is there anything we could bring Arabia to heal? No. Yeah, because I gotta be at peace for this. Securing the mountain passes. Okay, anyway, let's finally find out what this does. Our path and destiny. Providence has guided the king to this day. His actions in the Manchester workers' crisis have proven correct. Stability and peace have now returned to our fair isles, and our rule is secure. Now a final question remains: where does Britain's destiny lie? All right. Now surely these guys have at least 40% of my factories, right? Okay, cool. They got like 250, so we're good. That would be so weird if I never went to war economy for the whole game. Let's keep working on that excavation a bit. We've got all those refineries queued up too. How's this all looking? Support equipment, I've only got 118 left. Alright, no more divisions. I'm not gonna queue up. Oh shoot, I didn't do the naval transportation. Okay, well, is this the last? Alright, once this is done, I'll try to remember to go over to landing craft. And again, it's not a big deal. It's not even essential. I think it's just going to make it easier for me to get into North Africa, because there's no way for me to get there over land, since the south that is owned by France, even when I take it, it's just not much. Let's get these South African divisions over here, though. Over here by Dakar. Is there anybody else who's not doing anything? Not really doing anything. Okay, you're good. You have the Singapore divisions here. These guys are ready to take out Hanoi. Alright, they're in position. I'm going to lose Nigeria and Ghana, I think. But it's okay. Now, how many divisions do they got? Oh my goodness, they've got 36. Alright, it's okay. It's fine. Like I said, we're going to take Dakar and work our way east. These guys are almost finished training. What are all these decisions I got available now? Launch political reforms. Always. Always launch the reforms. Okay. I think are we just about ready to go here? Just a couple of other things, I guess. We're gonna... Let's make sure our, all the areas we're going to be working around are cleared out. I don't want any French ships to deal with. We're going to close this off pretty fast. There's also the South American area. I'm going to have to be darting all over the place, I'm thinking, but we'll see. The key is to take... If we take mainland France, they're going to be just permanently crippled, and after that it just becomes a matter of time. Alright, so are all of my divisions here? Are all the emus here? It looks like it, so we're just going to wait for our path and destiny to get that little bit of extra stability, and then the war will begin. Is there anything else I could do? We've got a bunch of... Alright, check this out. We do have a bunch of... American divisions being made, so we might as well let's just get these guys out of here in a position to take French Africa, because this is their main colony. This is, I'm sure, where they're gonna flee, and everything else I'm positive that I can handle. That's an interesting flag. All right, what's this? Unassigned divisions. Good. You see, I was just talking about them. All right, so this is all right, we're gonna move you here. Okay, so we've got our first Canadian divisions complete, and all the others that get made, we're gonna have spawn there. Let's go something like that. Looks good. All right, who else is ready to go and hasn't been pushed out? Leathernecks. Oh, shoot. Let's go 36 then. All right, that's fine. Okay, Patriot divisions, these guys aren't ready. Jewel division's ready. Excellent. All right, so we've got 12 more that we're going to drop into India. Good, 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 good. All right, now you 12. We're going to put you... Should we have them as reserves in this area, or... Okay, for right now, we're going to station these guys in Burma, and they'll probably be backups as we push into Indochina. Who else is unassigned? All right, now we've got the Marines out here. So the Marines, I'm going to do something a little strange with. I want them to be out here by Australia. So we're going to put them here. No, not that. Patriot divisions, Jewel divisions are set up. Okay, here we go. Leathernecks. Alright. And Canadian divisions there. Okay. How much longer? Like 10 more days or something? New Zealand's canceling their Lend-Lease with us. Looks like we're mostly still good, though. Jewel divisions are set. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a nice big army to take them out. When the time comes, I'm going to try to just focus on one at a time. So, like, this is guessing if everybody rebels. I'll probably try to take them back in the order of Canada, South Africa, New Zealand, Australia. Maybe I should attack the Netherlands. You know, I've kind of got a border with them here. Just take this, do a naval attack from Singapore. Once they capitulate, then I've got access to New Guinea, plus all those resources. All right, but one thing at a time, one thing at a time. Support equipment, we are once again short on. All right, making sure everybody is just set to 1. Okay. think it's gonna be okay. I promised you I would at least start the war in this episode, so we're gonna go ahead and do that in 1 day. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, destiny, stability, peace, order, and justice once more reign across Britain. Through the king's guiding hand, Britain has escaped the death throes of revolution and emerged stronger than ever. Like rats setting upon a carcass, however, the democratic politicians of the country have begun to emerge from their holes and speak of the king returning power to Parliament. All is forgiven, they say, that the king simply used his royal prerogative to ensure Britain's safety. The king is, however, open to this overtures, as he is taken by the image of him being the savior of Britain and its people. Surely he must recognize the importance of his position and that stability only exists due to his rule. And everything we have fought for will surely evaporate if he relinquishes control to those who brought us to the brink of disaster. With the crisis over, the king will once more cede power to Parliament. I don't know about that. Oh, 10 stability, though. That's pretty nice. And 0.10 political power a day. Or we can go, the king must rule his kingdom, gain national spirit direct rule, which grants daily political power gain 0.25. Recruitable population 5%. See, that's pretty cool. And I think that's what we're going to do, direct rule. Awesome. So, not much else to do, is there? I guess let's do the prototype new fighters. And we're going to finally launch the Second Great War. With war having once more broken out across the European mainland between Germany and France, our government has grown increasingly worried about what the results of the war may mean for the European status quo. Growingly, okay, that's probably supposed to say increasingly, there are suggestions that in order to claim a stake in the post-war peace process, that Britain herself must become involved in the Second Great War. Although the question remains, which side should we support in this new war? We're going to support Germany or support France. If this just means that I send them equipment, I'm going to be very ticked off. All right, but we're going to support Germany. Now that we've chosen to support the German government against the French in the current war in Europe, the time has arrived for us to decide what type of support we shall provide for them. Many within our government, who are fearful of intervening directly, have suggested that we should send a large shipment of arms and supplies to the Germans to assist in the fighting, although those more hawkish members of parliament believe that only by directly involving ourselves in this conflict will we finally deal with the French threat once and for all. We could declare war. That'll give us 100 political power, send the Germans equipment and quote-unquote volunteers. This kind of drains me a little bit, and we have no interest in this right now. Awesome, cool. So we are, of course, going to not let the French have dominions over the continent. We can go directly to total mobilization. Nice. Okay. Now this is probably gonna, yeah. Now I'm gonna be demobilizing my manpower, but it's okay because I think we can. Wait a second. Estimated enemy strength of 60% or more compared to our army. We don't have that. Oh, yes. Call everybody in. Please. Please do that. And then maybe we can work this out. Alright, so back up here to the European front. Oh, why are these guys not there? Oops, I just noticed that. Oh, I should have been training them. Well, hindsight's 2020. Let's try to get a quick beachhead here. Somewhere in France. And we're going to see how this goes for us. Also, that's finally done. Let's get some landing craft. And the fight is beginning. The Battle of the English Channel has begun. Wait, did they just call in the Spanish Republic? Okay, that was weird. I thought they had. The French Republic has called the yeah, okay, so they're just calling everybody in now. We just want to focus on the D-Day landing, and we got it. Okay, so we now have the landing spot. We're at war. We're at war with most of the colonies. Everybody's getting called in, and yeah, this party's gonna really get started here in a minute. So thanks for joining me, guys. I'm Conquering History Games, and I will see you in the next episode when we've interjected ourselves into the Second Great War and. Let the bloodshed begin, the long-awaited bloodshed. I'll see you then. Bye.